SIBO and IBS, what's the connection? Which one came first, and did one trigger the other? Well, today I'm diving deep into this controversial topic that is often misunderstood, but is incredibly important for anyone dealing with IBS. So let's start at the beginning. What is SIBO, otherwise known as Small Intestinal Bacterial Overgrowth? Well, to put it simply, it's a medical condition that's characterized by an excessive growth of bacteria in the small intestine. Now, normally your small intestine has relatively low levels of bacteria compared to your large intestine. However, in SIBO, these levels increase significantly, disrupting normal digestion and leading to various GI symptoms such as bloating, diarrhea, pain, excess gas, fatigue, and also malabsorption, which makes it harder for your body to absorb the nutrients from the food that you're eating. Now, you may recognize many of the gut symptoms I mentioned as symptoms also associated with IBS. So it makes it really tricky to know if it's SIBO creating the problems or whether it's IBS. And the two can also coexist at the same time, which makes it even more confusing. You see, when it comes to SIBO and IBS, there are a number of problems in trying to work out what's going on. Firstly, the usual test for SIBO is a breath test, which is not 100% reliable, and it's possible to get a false positive result. Secondly, there is actually quite a bit of variation in the number of bacteria found in the small intestine, even in people who don't have IBS. So we don't really know with certainty when to call a result abnormal. And the third problem is that even when SIBO is treated with antibiotics, when the treatment is stopped, the SIBO can reappear. Now, this suggests that the problem causing the SIBO hasn't actually been dealt with, and the antibiotics are just treating the symptom. So I think it's helpful at this point to talk about the four main factors that can contribute to SIBO and what could be contributing or creating the overgrowth of bacteria in the first place. The first group of factors are structural anomalies. So things such as surgical alterations, diverticular, which are small pockets inside the intestine, or strictures, which are narrowed areas also inside the intestines. All of these structural changes can create and change the environment where bacteria can thrive. So that's one factor. The second factor is an immune system dysfunction, so leading to a weakened immune response, which can fail to regulate bacterial populations effectively. The next factor is reduced levels of stomach acid. Now, stomach acid is one way your body kills off bacteria, and so without the correct levels, that can lead to an overgrowth of bacteria. And lastly, and this factor really does connect the dots with IBS, is motility problems. Now, the term motility refers to the movement of the muscles inside of your gastrointestinal tract, and proper motility is essential for digestion and absorption of the food you eat, as well as the expulsion of waste. Now, if the motility of your gut gets disrupted, it's going to impact the flow of digested food through your gut, which can influence the balance of bacteria. So just think about a blocked or a slow running drain or a pipe, which starts to smell because of the accumulation of bacteria. Your gut is the same, and a gut that's not working properly can allow bacteria to accumulate in places that it shouldn't. So when it comes to SIBO, if the overgrowth of bacteria is a result of a motility problem, where the movement inside of the intestines has become too slow, which can happen in the case of IBS, then treating it with, say, antibiotics will likely not be that helpful, as the problem will just keep on coming back unless something can be done about the motility problem itself. So how do you correct the motility problem? Well, this brings us to a well-known topic on this channel, which is your brain-gut connection. And this refers to the constant two-way communication between your brain and your gut. And this communication can influence the functioning of your gut, including motility. And we can positively influence this communication by using mind-gut therapies, such as gut-directed hypnotherapy. In fact, the suggestions given during a hypnotherapy session can help to recalibrate the autonomic nervous system, which controls the involuntary muscles of your GI tract. This recalibration can lead to more coordinated and effective intestinal motility. In fact, I've created a 3-part hypnosis series on this channel to help you do just that and to help you heal and get relief from SIBO. And you can listen to this series by clicking the link just up on your screen or clicking the link down below in the description. And if you're brand new to gut-directed hypnotherapy, then you won't be aware of the countless studies that have shown this approach can significantly reduce IBS symptoms, including those related to motility. Patients often report less bloating, reduced abdominal pain, and more regular bowel movements. And you can learn more about this approach by following and subscribing to this channel. So as always, please leave your questions and your comments below, and I will see you in the next one.